What I said was wrong, but the way I was thinking it in my head was right. Well, I'm thinking.
Let me help you. I want to be in an intro for once. I'm actually here when you're starting the project.
Which isn't ideal.
What do you mean?
Means I should have started the project a long time ago.
Well, you were busy this morning. So this week...
Welcome back to Armstrong Acres. This week, we're going to get some lights out here. For those of you that have been with us for a while, and even if you're new, you can check it out. But last year, I spent what felt like 6 months building this back deck. I never got a chance to run any wiring, run a light. This is the way we let the dogs out. This is the way most people come in the house. So having it pitch black back here isn't the best. Jack is borderline entirely blind at this point, so he really struggles. We got a 72-inch outdoor fan for up here. Mm-hmm. So we'll have light and then fan when it gets hot out. And I also got motion lights to put directly above the stairs. More wiring for me.
Well, it's going to be a two-parter because you're going to do that this week, and then next week you're going to add on some outlets and stuff, right?
Yes. Originally we were going to do that this week, but the scope and scale of the job got a little bit away from me. So we're splitting it into two.
It's going to be nice out here, though.
So the old porch before we moved in did actually have a light, but this was the old light switch. I'm really hoping it just shoots straight up from there, because then I can pull the new wire and feed it out. I doubt you're going to be able to see it. If it's not right here, which it isn't, probably this. Which I'll have to see where it runs to. Well, I don't know what schmuck zip tied all these together. Okay, so it runs to that outlet, which is dead. So it's another one of those circuits where they kept adding crap. So I should be able to disconnect it from that box. I'm getting a phone call. 1 second. So I should just have to disconnect from that box, pull that wire out, strap my new wire to it, and then go upstairs, take it out of the light switch, and hopefully feed my new wire up through. They would just constantly tap in. And they were like, oh, well, if we want to run a new wire, instead of running a new circuit, we'll just tap into that outlet and run it up to the light switch and then feed it to the light. And it's just going to take me a second. I'm just going to cut the wire off instead of disassembling it, because that whole outlet could get ripped off. You know what? I actually don't think I'm the one who zip tied that.
It's probably Boyd.
I think it was Boyd.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Nice catch.
There. I think it's one of these, maybe this one or this one, runs outside. Where's my new wire? Cut it out. Just taping my new wire to my old wire.
And you're just going to pull it up through the floor there?
Really hope that that works. Pretty tight hole, so no giggles.
I didn't say anything.
Only I get to make those jokes. Doesn't look like that box is even attached into the wall. And maybe there's something I'm just not seeing yet, but it's nailed. Oh, come on. This is gonna pull real easily.
How can you tell?
I'm being very sarcastic.
Oh.
I know where the one that runs out to the light runs, because it's still up there. It runs right there. Yeah. Nothing can be easy, ever.
When you live here, they put the drywall directly on wallboard?
Yeah, which means there's no cavity in the wall, which is why they ran the wiring in this weird janky way.
All right, which means there'll be lots of room in there.
Yeah, tons of room. I need to think, because I don't know. Ow. Go away.
It's not working.
No, it's not. The problem is, if I can't feed the wire the way that they have it, if I can't pull it through, there isn't really a good way to do it because there's no cavity in that wall. This isn't for you, Francis. He laid down with his butt right towards my face and farted.
Jack did?
Yeah. At first I was thinking, if I can't pull it, it's not the end of the world. I'll cut it off. I'll drill up through from the bottom and feed it up. But there's no cavity. Well, I'm thinking.
Let me help you.
He just farted again. Just like in the math that Aaron thought that I got wrong last week.
4 times 6 is...
That's 32. What I said was wrong, but the way I was thinking it in my head was right. My brain is thinking about it in a different way, and I don't verbalize well. I was debating if I could just run the light switch somewhere else, run it to the wall that you're leaning against on your right shoulder, put it over here with the kitchen lights, but it doesn't really solve the problem of getting the wire out to the light.
What if we put the light on the other side of the door?
Put the light on that side of the door?
If you can get the wire fed up to over here for the switch, then surely you can get it out from there to the light.
In theory. This is the problem, and the viewers can understand this if you know anything about houses. When they changed this from looking so much like a farmhouse and put this fake drywall cardboard crap up, ideally you would put furring strips and then put it up. And then you have a cavity that you can feed things through. We were curious why some of the outlets were in walls, and these ones, there was only one outlet on this wall, and it was outside the wall.
And now we know why, because there was no space in the wall to put it.
Some of these old houses don't have cavities. Yeah,
originally,
this house had no power.
It had nothing.
Yeah.
It had no water. It had no power. This beam right here is a faux beam. The drywall that's in the kitchen area over here is attached directly to this board. So my question is it like that in the living room? Are we going to be able to expose them and use them as walls, or are they going to be damaged with screws and nails?
There's going to be 100,000 screw nails. We're going to have to putty and sand.
But it's in wood. How are we going to putty and sand it in wood?
Wood putty.
It's funny, sometimes you think we're on the same page, and I think we're on the same page, and then we talk about a thing and realize that I was not fully caught up to where you were.
But in this hole, it's wallboard connected to exterior wallboard. Okay. This changes a lot of things.
This whole video is going to be just us thinking.
I'm thinking.
Let me help you.
The reason the wallboards are so thick is because they are the studs. The walls are the studs of this house. I'm wondering if, like the summer house, the tongue and groove siding on the outside adds an extra layer of structural stability to this.
So what does that mean for a light on the porches?
Means we need to try this pulling thing. You go ahead and get ready to start pushing, and I'm going to pull. All right, here we go. Nothing.
Nope.
Okay, failboat. This sucks.
Can we reuse the wire that's there?
Yes, the answer is yes, we can reuse. I could put a junction box down there, splice in new wire, and run a new circuit to it, which would accomplish the goal of getting the fan installed. That doesn't do anything for the motion sensor light.
Because there's only one set of wires up there.
Yeah. We've come up with 9 different plans, and I think settled on one, which is running it out with the line for next week's video and doing conduit on the outside of the house with the light switches on the outside of the house. Yeah, this will work. Yep, this is going to work.
Start drawing.
Yeah, thank you. Power to another junction. 2 switch power, 2 lights. Oh. Yeah. They're thinking as hard as I am right now. Frank is what's got your mic. So I'm talking and he's snoring.
Missed that whole thing.
I said this sucks. I made a whole plan, planned ahead. I thought through everything I needed. I picked it all up. I got it all. Took 3 trips, but I got everything we needed. And none of it is going to work, and we have to completely redesign how we're doing it and go buy a bunch more crap. And return a bunch of crap that I did buy.
Hey, everybody. Buy an old house for real cheap and then renovate it, because your life will be so much simpler.
Yeah, something like that.
Muscles and Bean just got home from Lowe's. Oh my gosh, Jack. He's unhappy with the outdoor light switches he could find. But that's all they had.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try. Which is good for a $40 bit to just hope it's good enough.
The last time Brian had to drill through the sill was this hole here.
We hit steel, and we hit stone. About 4 or 5 bits later,
It catches and they smack themselves and they call that the whack. I just don't want to screw this up.
I know you're worried.
It changes every time I look at it because of the way that the joists run on this.
On the deck?
Yeah, I either have to mount it on the bottom of the joists this way, or I have to put a lot more elbows in and like curve it around a lot more stuff. I'm thinking.
Let me help you.
Or I could come out down there closer to the fuse panel, which would mean I'd need another part. And I know it's probably not what you want to hear, but I want to go lay it out upstairs again. I think if I do it this way, it'll be easier and cleaner. I think, but I got to visually see it. Hi, Jack. Hi, buddy. Okay, watch out. Watch out. Move your face. Stop.
What do you need? Did you figure it out?
I think so.
Brian's outside. So we're on the phone trying to measure and figure out where everything is, where the best place to place everything is. So.
All right, from the window at the fuse box, you see where I'm hooking? Like right on the edge.
Okay.
Go towards the water heater, 6.5 feet.
6.5. Oh my gosh, I can't get over there because of that. I gotta figure out how to get around this stuff. Actually, hold on.
That tape measure sounds like a velociraptor. It sounds so loud and awful.
Come on. Six and a half.
You should be probably, I don't know, like 2 or 3 feet from the other window.
Yeah.
Put your tape measure on that. I'm gonna come in and see. I'm gonna drill, and then after I get like a foot into it, I'm gonna have you down here like watching so that I don't come through and hit the wires.
Won't it be nice when this is done and you don't have to run extension cords through the bathroom window?
I'm just gonna send it and hope that I'm right, which is rarely the case.
Yeah.
Whack. Yeah, you probably should.
Okie doke.
You're not seeing anything yet?
No. It sounds like it's coming in farther to my left.
Really?
Yeah. Stop. And it is exactly where you wanted it.
Okay, am I hitting any wires, or am I gonna hit any wires?
I'm lifting them up out of the way. But the end of your bit is in, so I don't know if you need to keep going or not.
Well, I gotta ream it out to try to get that.
Okay.
The entire end of my bit is out?
Yeah, I mean, it's yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and forth a couple times.
Oh, what am I stuck on?
Nope.
You're kidding.
Nope. It does not fit.
Okay. He's got to go get a bigger bit. Back to Lowe's, number 5. Let's see. Whoa. Yeah. I'd say it came through. Yeah. All right, so it's... Wait, stop! I'm supposed to let him know when he gets the pipe in, an inch or 2. You can pull it out like 3 feet.
Just push it till you need it till it's where you need it.
There you go. He almost hit me in the head with it. We're getting a bit of a late start today, which you could probably say is 10% my fault.
Just 10?
10%. You didn't have to wait for me.
Kind of did. I couldn't do that without
You could have gotten me up.
I guess I could have gone in the house, got it where I needed to, come back out, marked it, so that you could sleep for an extra
You could have
12
come and
hours.
got me out of bed. I got up at 11, which is technically 10 because it's daylight savings day.
I got up when the sun came shining in my window. No, I'm gonna have to get channel locks.
It'll come right apart, don't you worry.
Oh yeah, that's
He always
usually
talks about the beef in him.
I'm bending the can trying to twist it off.
Seriously? Do you want me to go?
That's all right.
Sweet.
All right.
I don't know if I'm looking at what you're doing.
That'll go in there like that.
What was that? Can you start over from the beginning?
Said no, it's not working so far. This is why they use those Texas matches to do it.
We could put it in the oven with the brisket.
Try about like that, or cool like that.
Can't imagine it'll take too long to cool.
Shouldn't.
What do you think, Jack?
Right here.
Yeah, that looks good.
Oh, no, you worked, right?
I can't see anything you're doing.
There. Ooh, almost lost it. So now for the great part. On my knees, under the deck, in the mud. It's gonna be great. I was like, what's under there? Wish you had your ball, dum-dum. Your muddy piece of wood's not the most awesome to throw.
I'm down here on the ground, ready to go.
Oh, yeah?
Oh my God. Seriously, even that?
Anything.
Cues up the Beatles.
Oh, yeah. That's what you want. And I've only found 2 giant chunks of glass so far, so take that back. 3, 4,
Oh, good.
5.
You want some gloves?
No, thank you. All right, where are my holes?
I'm gonna try this with the GoPro.
This will actually work really well.
Oh my God.
So see if I mount this.
Yeah.
I cut 190 down, leave the other one full length. Figure out the difference in those, because that's what I'll have to cut off. That's cool, because I left my tape measure out there.
I went the wrong way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can't throw that here.
Gonna have mechanic neck after this.
I can't throw that down here.
This is gonna be the part where somebody goes, you know, you need to get a remote for that.
We do have the remote.
Yeah, we just...
Never have figured out how to get it to work right. You have something to mark it with?
My knife that I just put back in my pocket.
Oh my God.
And dig around in there. Thank you.
Yeah. I cut my finger a little bit.
You did?
Very tip of it barely brushed against my finger.
Just the tip.
Push it.
Will you do me un favor?
Maybe.
Just go back there and push that back on. Yeah, that's good. Next thing I need to do is go up there and run 2 pieces down. Would you stop? All right, I gotta crawl out. Oh. Whew. Just keep your like fingernail on 52. All right, good.
Hey, right now it kind of matches the light that's already there.
It's not too awkward from outside, and it's about right from inside. I need to measure down. Oh. I'm thinking, put them in up here and then go down and put them in down there. We'll have to heat and bend these a bit.
What was that?
I'm thinking. I was thinking this whole time I was gonna have to drill through all these joists to run the conduit through, but there's enough gap because of my purlins to just run it on top.
Gotta be what?
The center has to be.
In the center? It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jack!
I wonder if our mics picked up the echo when he barks next to that propane tank. That is impressive. I couldn't even get it to stay like that when I was trying to do the... Oh, come on. Do you want me to get up there and hold it?
Yes. Yes, I do. There. Stay. Oh.
So we measured, and it turns out that it's exactly in the middle where the post is, exactly as he planned all those months ago. You did it perfect.
Did something semi-right.
Okay, I'm ready. We can't not get that.
It's end of an era. We should keep this.
Day's done.
Might use that light socket again sometime.
You serious?
No. And we're definitely not going to get this all done. This is going to be one of those videos where we get some done. But we're getting, because I'm not going to have enough. I'll have enough conduit to get up there. Jack! Well.
Here, can you wipe Jack's feet? He keeps barking at the cat. Well, thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. He keeps barking at the poor cat.
Jack, stop.
When he barks next to the propane tank, it makes the whole thing echo. Nope, you stay. Oh, I wasn't recording. That's good.
You are.
Oh, did you turn it off?
I did.
Okay, good.
Well, I hope the guy that built this deck built it well. Will you climb in that corner?
I heard you can park a truck on this thing.
I don't think the handrail was part of that analysis, though. The first one, the one right by your hand.
I'm gonna turn this off. They don't need to watch us kill ourselves.
Sure they do.
Glad I wore tight jeans today.
Me too. Can you move it closer to this joist?
The sniffles.
Close up.
I bet it's got a good view of your butt right now. Where am I putting it?
Same spot, as close to that. So much crap laying down here. Okay.
It's so windy. I'm helping.
Yes, you are.
I just realized I can put this thing straight up or down. All right, here we go again. Clap. I can't clap. Snap. Ugh. What? Oof. Ow.
You okay?
I bumped my head.
Pipe links aren't perfect. I mean, they're good enough to work. So this will just be for switches and lights. That's going to tee out, hit the first outlet.
Yep.
That's going to run down here, like right behind you, and split and run to the last three.
Okay. There's a pile of rocks back there. You could put your head on if you want.
There's a nice pile of dirt down here. I don't know where it came from, but
I got a lot of it out. Okay. So what else do we need to do down here? Are we just hanging out?
yeah, I'm just laying here. Just taking a break.
Well, I'm going to turn this off then.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not bad for how this whole freaking job started. I was like, we're not going to get literally anything done.
A lot of trips to town.
I did a ton of planning for the initial plan.
Yeah.
And that entire plan completely didn't work.
You're so smart.
I have my moments.
I don't think I can get out until you get out.
Okay. Hey. All right, well, now let me pause this so I don't hear music while I'm... Okay, starting over.
And action.
So I feel like it's been a while since we had a project that I would say we failed on.
Well, yeah, we didn't get nearly as much done as we originally planned. We were going to have wiring and the fan and the lights and the switches all done this weekend.
But just like a lot of these jobs, we learned a new thing about the house. We learned that there aren't voids on the exterior part of most of the house, because that changes a lot of things going forward and explains a lot of things that we've already
Encountered. Mm-hmm.
What I thought was going to be just running a couple of wires up inside the wall turned into conduit and drilling through the house. We did get the conduit run from the house to the switch boxes,
yep,
and the one up to where the fan is going to go. Next week, it should be very easy. Like many jobs, we're really looking forward to wrapping this one up because it's almost to the point of being warm again.
We made a little progress.
Yeah, a little. Whatever.
No, well, I think we just say it. We made progress. Making progress. Thinking and planning is progress.
Even when you think and plan 4 times.
All right, so we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Follow along with us every week, Sundays, noon Eastern Time. Watch us through our successes and our failures and everything in between on YouTube, Rumble, and Patreon at Armstrong Acres Farm.
where we will continue to make progress.
That's right.
Making progress.